Righto, Talio de champs and welcome to the show. Now let's have a look at this. The Asus ROG GL502 Strix 15-inch gaming laptop. And this is a no compromise hardcore gaming laptop. So it's not thin and light. Comes in at 2.3 kilos, 5.2 pounds, 3 centimeters thick or 30 millimeters there. It is a solid plastic build, has an aluminium top there, an ROG logo that lights up red. It is definitely built tough and does give it a premium touch there. So that's what you get when you have a no compromise gaming laptop. Yeah, you can get thinner and lighter, but you're going to have compromises. This is no compromise. Comes in at around $16.99 US. You can get them here in Australia at places like M-Wave. I'll leave links in the description for about $2,900. And that is very competitive, if not good value, because we're talking about a GTX 1070, 120 Hertz. G-Sync monitor here, and the model I have here has a 7th generation i7 quad-core 7700 HQ processor, 256GB NVMe SSD which is upgradable, has 16GB RAM which is upgradable to 32 gigs, 1TB 7200 RPM hard drive which can be upgraded, and of course the GTX 1070 and 15.6 inch 120Hz IPS G-Sync monitor. So when you consider what you're getting in this package, very good value, and it's chock-a-block with ports too. On the left hand side we have the power port, Ethernet, mini display port, HDMI, USB 3 and a USB-C. No Thunderbolt here, but it does have USB-C. On the right hand side you have the headphone microphone jack, 2 USB 3 ports, a SD card slot and the Kensington lock there. So I will be doing a full gaming review on this, and I will talk more about thermals, acoustics and performance. But you know, this is an Asus ROG Strix laptop. It's going to game like a champ, especially with GTX 1070, and you'll be able to get those frame rates up high enough where it does make sense that you have a 120Hz G-Sync monitor here. And this is not just a 120Hz G-Sync monitor, it's an IPS panel, so you get the good viewing angles, you get the punchy colors, great clarity and sharpness, and it is a fantastic screen because a lot of 120Hz screens are not IPS, but more about that in my gaming review. Now the downside to having this G-Sync monitor is that you'll only get around 2 hours of battery life, and that's because on a G-Sync monitor you cannot turn the graphics card off, so it has to be on all the time, and that just sucks the battery. It has a 62 watt hour battery which is fairly decent size, but with G-Sync on all the time, 2 hours is the max, and if you game even less. But this is a gaming laptop, you're most likely going to have it plugged in all the time, so that won't be an issue. Sound is actually surprisingly good, very meaty, very rich. I do like the sound. Open her up and you'll see that red backlit keyboard. It's not RGB, but it still does look cool with those red accents. Keyboard is very good, has a number pad as well. It is a fantastic keyboard. Nice amount of travel, and I'll be very surprised if you don't like this keyboard. It's very good. The trackpad on the other hand, the click doesn't feel that great and it feels a little bit vague sometimes, but it is decent, I will say that. So overall, this looks like a killer gaming laptop, specs wise, competitive price. Stay tuned for my full gaming review on it, and if you are in the market for a gaming laptop, definitely check this one out. At its price point, as a no compromise gaming laptop, it is a good offering, so have a look at this if you haven't already checked one out. And if this video is helpful, give me a thumbs up there. I'd like to really thank you guys for watching. If you're new around here, why not subscribe? And until next time guys, tally ho.